Wasting food has become a big part of America's society and has become normalized. This is something we as a whole society need to change and become better at lessening. But stopping food waste has to start at an individual level, and that means it starts with you. Did you know that food wasted in households makes up 25% of food wasted in America? This does not seem like much at first, but according to a study done by American Journal of Agricultural Economics, this 25% adds up and is estimated to cost Americans approximately $36 million a year. That is a lot of money to spend on something that you get nothing out of in return. Regardless of these facts and of the history and tendencies Americans have when it comes to wasting food, it is something that can be changed and lessened. We just have to change our mindsets. Mindsets are a big part when dealing with food waste. Every individual has a different viewpoint on the issue of food waste. Viewpoints ranging from being super involved and wanting to stop the problem to being somewhere in the middle and kind of caring to not caring about the issue at all. A survey was conducted to see where individuals' mindsets are when it comes to the food waste issue, and according to the results, 3 out of 4 Americans reported they wasted less than the average. Ronnie Neff, head of conducting the survey, talks about the results saying, and I quote, "It is clear that respondents as a group are substantially underreporting their waste levels and may be overreporting their effort levels. For if, based on these results, the problem should be more minimal than it is." End quote. So you may be thinking to yourself right now about how much you do this or do that to reduce food waste, which is the first step. But as individuals, we tend to make ourselves appear more involved in issues than we truly are. And this roots from wanting to make ourselves appear better to the outside world, or maybe just appear better to our friends or those who know us. Regardless, awareness is the first and most important step to combating the issue of food waste. So by watching this video and becoming more aware of the issues, you've already taken that first step into beginning the change. So what is the next step, you may be asking yourself? So I have a couple of ways you can personally start doing something today to help lessen the high food waste rates in America. First, and one of the most easiest things to do starting today is to plan ahead. Plan your meals and know how much food you will need for the meals to come. Sales are good, but only buy what you need or what you will use before the date it expires. Planning ahead helps not only you with lessening food waste, but also saves you money and results in knocking 2 birds with 1 stone by helping yourself financially and society to better improve both parties. Another option is to donate food instead of automatically wasting it. According to a study done by Carly Ward, food security affects approximately 12% of American households. So by donating food, it would help reduce waste while also helping out families in need. Many items will be accepted by food banks very close to the expiration dates. Items such as canned foods, pastas, cereals, and items along those lines. These food banks will then provide these items to families in need, and if the items are unusable, food banks have better resources to turn these foods back into something more useful than just wasting them. So sure, it may take a little time to figure out how to donate and then take the items there, but at the end of the day, you're helping out 2 causes. Also, helping others always tends to make you feel better about yourself. The last and a pretty easy option I have for you today is to freeze the food. If donating the food is not going to work out well, there is always the option to freeze food before the expiration date. Many time-sensitive foods such as meat, veggies, fruit, bread, and even milk can be frozen. You can freeze them before they go bad and pull them out when needed. These items may not have the freshness taste they would have had before, but it's better than fully wasting it. So at the end of the day, there are options and easy ways to help minimize your personal food waste that I have mentioned here today. There, of course, are other options not mentioned and things that you may already be doing, such as composting or other practices along those lines. But these are easy and take little research or time to do to help lessen the food waste. The biggest question at the end of the day is, will you be someone who hears about the issue of food waste in America and does nothing? Or will you hear about it and change the little things in your life to create a better personal life, which will translate to a better society? Because it starts with you, and changing society takes time. So lead the change and start reducing food waste today.